Hello everyone, PenguinCraftJr here, and we are back for another live stream. So guys, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. Let me get started by getting my phone on the stream, and we will be underway. So Season 1 for Cold War seems to just have gone out. I'll have to see if I can check multiplayer. I'll probably want to check that first, to see if that's where I find the Battle Pass. I maybe I wish that the Battle Pass would also be in zombies because I love zombies. It's so much fun. But yeah, that seems like maybe not going to happen. I don't know. No clue. Let me fix my headset. There we go. I just looked down to see my extension cord, which has my fan and my phone charger on it, and it's tangled up like a mess. Oh boy. I see that one person watching. How are you doing? I hope you are doing well. Something's new over here. Here's one. Let me check why I can't download this. Error code. So the screen's gonna be blue for a second. Okay. Something about maybe service provider is busy. So that is, for all extensive purposes, fine. That is perfectly fine. As long as it's the games, it is perfectly fine. I still like this one. Yeah. Still the one I have. Oh, let's see. Summon Dirty Bomb. Destroy or help your fire team detonate 5 dirty bombs. You know, I wish I had a team. A fire squad team. That was fire squad, right? Fire team. Fire squad team. Oof. It's still showing blue stuff. Or blue stuff. Green stuff. I'm looking for Battle Pass real quick. I'm not seeing it, so let me hop back over to... Let me hop to multiplayer, not back to it. And currently, I am not seeing anything. Oh, the new kill streak, Harp, with high altitude reconnaissance plane, show both enemy positions and directions, so advanced UAV, and then VTOL. Nice. It didn't cross off VTOL. There we go. And then create a class. Let me check this. Gas mine. Okay. I was gonna say, wait, is that new? It's not. At least I don't think so. Stolen perks. Guess I never took it off. Ooh, tracker's actually not bad. Assassin gives me more points, but tracker's not bad. Still over here. I'm guessing it's these two right there. Yeah, it was. I'm still not seeing a battle pass. Yeah, not that I can see, there's no battle passes. Nice, a combined arms playlist for assault. That's good. We'll get to that after a round or two of zombies. I started to leave. I started the stream later than I wanted to. I was coming up to stream, and then turns out, hey, there's the update. 3 GB update, plus PlayStation had its own update. So, you know, fun stuff. Walker said that he would be on tonight. Or at least would want to be on tonight. Right now I'm trying to untangle my extension cord. I need to do a better job of this later, but for right now, all extensive purposes, it is untangled. Let me see back here. Pretty good. Okay. But yeah, Miniac said that he cannot be on stream tonight, which is a bummer, my dude, but it's a bummer. But yeah. I'll probably stay up a little bit later tonight than I did last night. I am off school for, the season, so I'll be able to be on later. Yeah, stuff like that. Ring of Fire we can do easily. Elite Elimination is going to be hard. If we can get the egg on, by the egg I mean mini egg, if we can get him on, then I think I can do that a little bit easier with mini egg, just because more or less seal kill stealing, not gonna lie. I mean, I could do that. Also, can I do... I guess I could go Pellington. Yeah, let's go Pellington just because of the double XP, weapon XP event. I don't really want to, but, it's probably gonna be the best thing, right? Right. Help me level up the fastest. The faster I can get all guns max level, the faster I can start working off the zombie challenges. And at least what I'm perceiving for the dark matter stuff, the essentially Modern Warfare's Damascus, is in Modern Warfare you just had to get the base guns. From what I'm seeing, it's like essentially pick X amount in each category. Right now there's not much to choose from, but as seasons increase, I'm assuming the base level is going to stay the same, not as a new gun gets added, you have to get that new gun. So let's say they say you need 2 shotguns to get the pink diamond, right? At least pink diamond zombies, you need 2 shotguns. Well, if they add a third, you still need 2. So let's say you don't like Shotgun Alpha, you can do Shotgun Beta and Shotgun Charlie. At least that's how I'm interpreting it. And yes, I'm going to be shooting at the zombies even at early rounds because I want to get this weapon camo. Double kill. There we go. That looked like a chest shot, but it counted as a crit. Not complaining. I'm not complaining. No. I'm just stating facts, right? I'm just stating my perception. I think planes might be the best loop to run with this. Let me see if I can line these two up. I could not. Well, that's a bummer. You're just gonna have to die separately then. There we go. A wee bit more bad aim than I want, but... And I don't have my energy mine. I do have the Frost Blast, but not energy mine, so oh boy. Now more than ever I need to get headshots because now body shots aren't doing it. Yeah, body shots are leaving them at close to about 1 to 2 HP. Or, just leg killers. I'm just gonna do that. Hey, zombies, you like moving? Too bad. Hey, Locker, how are you doing? You gonna have a funny time. I'm sorry, it's so funny. My mic is on, right? I have all but one crawling now. I have my mic is on. Oh, this is funny.
Did you hear anything that it said before?
No. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
yeah. I think it was just waiting to load in. Hello.
How are you, Bal?
I'm good. I'm actually just logged on and doing origami while I have my PlayStation on. So,
Oh, nice.
yeah.
I still need to do more work on my cousin's gifts. I got 1 to 2 of my cousin's octopus down. I've started on my cousin's owl interworking. So to save on wool, I'm doing an exterior coat. So I'm doing interior coat using polyfill, which is like stuffing that you would use on a teddy bear, that kind of stuff. And then for the exterior, I'm going to lace over some colored wool, and then from there I will felt that in, so you won't. Besides for it being a little bit squishier than it would if it was just straight up wool and I knitted it, felted it really hard, there's like no difference.
Interesting.
Might be a little bit softer on the interior, but not that bad. Plus it saves a bit on wool, even though wool's actually really cheap. For one of the little bundles of wool that's only one color, it's only $2 at Hobby Lobby, so I mean, it's not that bad, but if I can save, I'll save.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, wool isn't that expensive. Like, the sheep that we have produce a lot of excess wool each year, and we have just like straight garbage bags full of wool in the loft in the barn. So they have like just insane amounts of wool. So, I mean, yeah, and I imagine that needle felt, that would probably be enough to last you like one thing of needle felt. One of the sheep would probably be enough to last you a while.
Yeah,
So,
probably.
So, yes. Hooray for capitalism!
Yep. But yeah, also, now I have to decide what to do for my third cousin on my mom's side. Because I asked her today, and she said her favorite animals are either a wolf or a sea turtle.
I imagine not the sea turtle, the wolf would be easier, because I imagine there'd be more wolf needle felt than sea turtle needle felt. But hey, I could be dead wrong. I know nothing about needle felt.
The only thing that would probably be hard about the wolf is getting the legs correct. With the sea turtle, I wouldn't. So with the wolf, it might be a safe bet to go with an armature, which is like a little stand, like essentially sculpture's like skeleton. That's what an armature is. So with a wolf, depending on how I do the legs, it might be best to do it in an armature form. Plus then with the armature I can attach the spine to it. It might be looking a little bit cleaner that way. But I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be pretty good, no matter what happens.
I mean, the sea turtle, I can just lay that flat on any surface and just kind of do the rough outline of it and just keep building up wool in the spots of the center of the back. So, I don't know what I want to do. Because a wolf could be good. Let's see. Technically, I'm not doing any wolf-like creatures. I'm doing octopus and an owl. So
So you know what you
technically
could
a
do?
wolf would
Have
be
you ever
pretty
thought
different.
about have you ever thought about starting a merch shop? You could sell penguin merch and have little Neopelt penguins or wolves or whatever, and
The
sell them
thing
on.
is, unless if I want to do just a random creative shop not attached to the Penguin brand, then maybe. But to attach it to the Penguin brand, the website, if I have to pay a monthly fee for the website, well, yes, the fee might not be that much per month. It's still going to be a fee that I'm paying per month, and the site might not get any activity because as of right now, I got 78 people subscribed to me as of last time I
Hmm.
checked, with an average view count of 5. So,
Oh,
I mean, if you do the math, you can see there's a discrepancy. Meaning only
yeah, there's a little bit of a discrepancy. What
5
if you just
divided by
posted it?
78. So,
I was thinking, I think you're might be overthinking that for a bit. What if you just like posted a link
overthinking?
to eBay?
Me? Me
What? You
overthinking?
overthinking?
No!
I would just attach your do what a lot of people do and attach your e-commerce to a different e-commerce website, for instance, eBay or Etsy or something like that, and basically use that kind of like use their marketplace. And so then all you have to do is create an account and then pop on a couple pictures and then just add a link, and you won't have to pay any monthly subscription. You'll just have to pay like a 10-cent fee for every single sale that you make, which would be a lot better because you're only making pure profit and they're only charging you for a small percentage of your profit. But I mean, hey, listen, that's just one thing that could happen.
Yeah, I mean, I could do that. I mean, I'll need to see what happens because, I mean, it is fun for me to do. But,
Yeah,
I mean, have you
and you can make
checked
a little bit of money.
the igloo? I'm
I have
keeping a
not
running
recently.
tally of how many times I've stabbed myself, pretty much. I'm up to 7 now, and that's not counting, including my gnome. I did not include my gnome in that list because probably would have be about 10 by now. And I mean, it doesn't actually hurt. It hurts very
Stop
minorly.
yourself selling something.
Uncomfortable? Yes. Hurt? Not really. No. As long as you're not tearing the skin away from you, it's not bad, really.
Yeah. If you enjoy something and you could potentially make money from something, that's like a win-win. A
Mm-hmm.
win-win-win.
Yes, it is. I mean, I could honestly try, but
It's like, wait, actually, that's the kind of the synopsis of the goal of the channel. If you could make money from the channel and you enjoy doing the stuff on the channel, then
yeah.
because that's like monetization and such.
Mm, I mean, I could
But
also.
that one's nice. Yeah, good.
I mean, with the holiday season upon us now, I mean, I possibly could try Beeline to affiliate in Twitch. You know what
Yeah,
affiliate is, right?
I do
It's where
not.
you get
I don't even
minor.
have a Twitch.
Twitch is free to do, but essentially, when you get affiliate, you get minor perks. You can actually start having people pay real money to subscribe to you.
Ah,
Uh, you can
yes, yes,
start
yes.
getting. Essentially, it's where a lot of people try to get to in a short amount of time because once you get there, then it's just a matter of time before you get partnership, which gives you a lot of bonuses.
Now I remember you explaining it to me. Yeah.
And I mean,
Um,
technically, partnership would be more or less the end goal of any Twitch streamer. I assume partnership is kind of where they're like, okay, I'm currently here, but I want to get to partner. Because partner, you get a lot more revenue your way. You can run advertisements on your streams, a lot of other bigger stuff that not everyone gets.
hmm,
So yeah, partner is kind of what I would want to aim for. And with the Christmas season coming up, the holiday season, people more than ever aren't able to do stuff that they would normally do Christmas season, right? Because of COVID, you know, you can't really leave your house. So, and you've been in your house now for months, so it's like, you want to change the scenery? Twitch. Right?
D.
I'm gonna die here. Not today, sonny boy.
You ever thought about if making? You could just do a separate e-commerce platform, or do like, I don't know. Have you ever thought about like doing a donation thing to your channel? Like, cause I showed you that I sent you that Mr. Beast video where he like donated like $50,000 to some random no-name YouTuber, right?
Yeah, I thought it was Twitch streamer.
Twitch streamer, yeah.
But, I mean, Zod said that happened. Well, yes, there are now cases where that has happened to people. Not to be cynical, but
sure.
that's probably never going to happen, and plus, people can
That's
donate
pretty
and then retract their donations. Mr. Beast is a good guy, I doubt he would do that, but a lot of people want to get clout by saying, look at me, I donated thousands of dollars to this person. And then off stream, once they go offline, they cancel their donation and be like, give me my money back. Just for the clout of, look at me, I'm big, I'm putting money into this channel, look at me. And then never actually letting the money leave their hands. You can call me cynical, but
not being nice.
sure, it might be a
wrong.
more of a cynical outlook, but, in ways it's almost better to be expecting the worst, because it's like, if you expect the best and the worst happens, that's going to be the worst feeling in the world. But if you expect the worst but get the best, then it's like, cha-ching, this is awesome. Alright? Like, don't get your hopes up, essentially. And sure, it might be a more cynical outlook than other people have. But, I mean, it's what it is, right? You never know.
I guess so.
You never know with the internet. Some people, like the Joker, just want to watch the world burn. They're not in it for profit, they're in their own personal gain, amusement, whatever. You know?
I believe so.
Cynical outlook, more than definitely.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
But yeah, I really should start up a Twitch, but I'm also attached to the channel, and I don't want this channel to die if I go over to Twitch.
Well, you don't have to stop. Like, you don't have to delete the channel.
I know, but I don't want it to become inactive, really.
Gotcha.
So, I have no idea what I would do with the channel if I moved over to Twitch for my streams. You know?
Yeah. You could wait. Why don't you just record it? You could record it and try and transfer over. I don't know. I don't know how that would work. I'm not a Twitch expert.
Streams are a lot of data. You're talking
That's
about
true.
60 plus gigabytes. So the price or the storage space of a Call of Duty game. Almost. More or less meme version of the COD updates, which is like $3,000 or 3,000 gigabytes, right? The meme version.
Yeah.
$3,000 talking about gigabytes. But yeah, it's a lot of storage space that you would have to use to transfer over. So it's already going to take a long time to transfer it over. But then you have to upload to YouTube. I mean, there are channels like that. They have their main account, and then they have an account just for their stream uploads. I need to actually get a gun, because I can't fight off these dogs without a weapon. There we go. But yeah. I saw How the Grinch Stole Christmas tonight. That,
Yeah, so that is
2000... Is it the 2000 version? Is that when it came out in
it's
2000?
Jim Carrey one, right?
Mm-hmm. Was that 2000?
You're asking the wrong guy. I haven't even seen it.
Because so, that's older than... Well, it would have been Christmas, so technically my sister's still older than that. But still, that's... my sister is as
Yeah.
old as the Grinch. The Jim Carrey version.
You want to know what was interesting is that when I think my dad had seen that it was playing. He goes, "Oh, it's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Let's watch How the Grinch Stole Christmas." And then we turn it on. It's like, oh, it's the Jim Carrey version, and instantly we turn it off.
Why?
And because it is not as good as the original.
I personally think it's a lot better than the original. The original
Ooh.
cartoon.
You also liked the prequels and Pirates of the Caribbean.
I've never once said I like the prequels. I've never actually seen all 3 prequels to Star Wars. I do like the Pirates of the Caribbean, though. That is a good movie.
That's enough to it's not the best movie. Some of them are. Some of them were funny, but not all of them.
Pirates 1?
They're good. I'd say like the later ones are meh.
I mean,
Okay.
I've mainly only seen Pirates 1 full through.
Movies?
Disney.
No, but like tier list of live action movies.
Like you said, you're talking to the wrong person here. I don't really have favorite live action movies.
Yep, so that disqualifies you from being an incredible source.
But I mean, still, it's a classic movie.
So, I wouldn't go so far to say it's
I mean, it's about 20 years old now at this point. If it is 2000.
Movies. Have you ever seen like Goodbye, Mr. Chips, or like
Nope.
Captain's Courageous?
Nope.
Okay, well, anyway, those are classics. Or what about He Dances with Wolves?
No.
All of those are
They black and white?
like 50. Not all of them. He Dances with Wolves is only 40 years old, so it's in the 80s. But all of those are like classic, really, really old movies. And it's like, yes, those are what I would qualify as classics. But Grinch,
I mean,
old
technically
Grinch.
fine. It's not necessarily a classic because of age, but it's still like one of the bigger Christmas movies out there. You're talking probably about the Disney's Santa Clauses are big. Polar Express is big. Probably like Christmas Carol. Some of those
Well, the
are
Christmas
probably
Carol is a lot older than
well, depending on the Christmas
Grinch.
carols we're talking about. For example,
The
Disney's
old
Christmas.
one.
If you're talking about Disney's The Christmas Carol, the 2009 one, now that's great.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
Oh yeah, it's good, but it's not the classic one. Age does not necessarily mean it's good, but being good also doesn't mean it's classic. Neither entitles the other to. Jeez, how on earth is this fold supposed to go? I'm trying to fold a piece of origami, it's just not happening. But neither should allow the other to gain its title, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I don't know how I'm trying to say this. I also have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay.
Kill the Megaton. That was a sketch to say the less. I need to get that daiquiri. But apparently this Friday, Freeform's going to be showing the 2018 Grinch movie. Not the 2000 How the Grinch Stole Christmas live action one, but the anime one with Benedict Cumberbatch.
Benedict Cumberbatch, what?
Yeah, he did the voice of the animated Grinch in the 2018 Grinch movie. Yeah.
I'm Googling this.
You doubt me?
Oh, that one. That's that one.
You doubted me. You doubted me.
No, I thought you were talking about the old one.
Oh, no, I'm talking about the newer one.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm going to actually try to watch it.
And so I thought of, like, anime Grinch for a second, and I was like...
I mean, technically it's still animated. It's just using CGI animation versus hand-drawing animation.
I thought you said, like, anime Grinch, and I was like, wait a second.
They have an anime Grinch?
No, they don't, but that's I thought you said. It was like, wait, well, hold up here. You know, I don't like anime, but that would be a sight to see.
It sure would be.
Start speaking Japanese. Shotono. Ikasu. It's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, but it's like Naruto. Naruto runs down to the town instead of riding the sleigh,
and then he goes Super Saiyan.
Like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Yeah, he goes Super Saiyan and snags all the trees, and then instead of Lindsay Liu just leaving, they get into a 30-minute long combat anime arc where.
I mean, hey, that would make that would definitely make it interesting, right?
I would pay to see that. I would pay good money to see that. Honestly, I mean, I would totally watch that movie. I would watch it 100%.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Ah! No, not like this! Today is not the time to die! No. But it is time for them to die. When you get cornered in zombies, it's the worst feeling in the world. Also, so is the armor dude. That dude, you either have to press circle to get out of him, or like you're dead. You can't shoot. So the zombies should really like the armor dude. Oh, I'm out of armor now. Oh, that's a fault. Oh boy.
I'm trying to figure out how the devil I folded this thing last time.
Very carefully?
Yeah.
That's probably going to be my answer to everything. Very carefully. I mean, it is a very accurate answer. You buy armor, then get back to the surface. That's what I think. So I need to keep an eye
should
until my points
actually fold a certain way. That's not what's happening.
Ah.
Oh, I think I know what I'm doing.
Did you remember to snap the neck before you started? incapacitated, right?
Yeah.
I like Dead-Eye Daiquiri on consoles. Except for those 3 times. I was able to stand on the plane wing and just constantly zoom in, which would auto headshot it for me, and just fire. And then only towards the end did it actually mess up. Oh no, Megaton's here. Hi, Megaton. Bye, Megaton. Please die. And I'm out of self-revives. It's been nice, but please go away.
Nice to meet you. Now go away. There it is.
As I was falling, too.
This is gonna be terrible looking dragon. But also, so apparently there's like these professional tools. So have you ever done any knitting?
Needle felting?
Yeah, that's not knitting. But anyway, point is basically there are these tools that are kind of like knitting shears, except very small, and they allow you to do precision folds and like get into little tiny areas, and they're very nice. And they're for professionals. I don't have those, so currently I've just been using paper clips, which seems to work decently well. But no, I got it.
It's just not quite what you need. It's close, but not quite.
Close but no cigar. There we go. That's what I should have done to begin with. Alright. It's close enough, but the problem is I folded it a little too much. So now it's gonna look a little funky on the outside.
Now it's time to get funky.
Yeah, now it's time. Did you see that thing where it said, quarantine starts my sleep schedule, and it showed a picture of the mouse? It goes, now it's time to get funky.
If that's not the biggest mood, I don't know what is.
Alright. Got it. The wings are slightly asymmetrical, so I'm a little bit... I'm not.
I mean, technically, so is Toothless's wings. I mean, at least his tail wings.
That was only tail wing. The tail wings. His actual big wings. First things first, this isn't going to be toothless. I'm just doing the beta run. So actually, I'm using red. If I want to really be toothless, I should have used an all black piece of paper. And then I should have added, whatchamacallit, got some red Sharpie or some red paint and painted the back wing. Also, the other thing is, half of my paper is white on one side, and the other is red, which is nice because it shows you instructions. It makes it a little easier to test fold, in my opinion. Some people don't agree. I think it's easier to test fold. The only problem is, it's kind of makes it look janky, whereas if it was just all one color. However, sometimes it can look really nice if you're super precise. Then it doesn't make it to where when you fold something, sometimes when you fold something, you can see kind of the outline of the paper underneath it. However, if they're very precise, you can't see the outline of the white paper underneath it, and then you can actually fold it and make it multicolored, like the fox that I drew, or that I not drew, like that I folded. I made part of his tail white. The only problem is it wasn't very precise. So there were other parts of him that were not white, or that was not supposed to be white. Then looking a little bit white.
Interesting. Not today, doggies. I stuck it to the dog that died. Oh, I shot him out of midair as he was leaping for my face. He's gonna give me a big hug of death.
The ring of fire. The ring of fire. The ring of fire. Someone could handle it. The ring of fire.
Shark bait, bruh.
when we're going, like whenever we're doing something, sometimes my family, if we're bored, will have like quotes, and we have to quote a movie and see if we can figure out where the quote's from.
Oh, fun.
Something tells me you'd be very good at the game.
If it's
Uh,
Disney, then most likely yes.
it's most always Disney, but yeah, basically there was one. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna test you and see how much you really know about how about this? I was gonna lock you in the dungeon, but I gotta say I kind of like this better.
It is from Disney, right?
It's all Disney. Yep.
Okay. Hmm. Obscure or more popular?
Not very obscure, very popular.
Very
Quoted it
popular.
several times on this channel. Not that specific quote, but from
Hmm.
in general.
I'm kind of getting a little bit of Robin Hood vibes.
Nope,
I don't think that's it.
nope, not Robin Hood.
Am I close?
Sort of. Can we tell you?
Sure.
Here, I'll finish up some more quotes. So it was all a lie? No, no, it was all a lie. Yeah, yeah, it was all a lie. And then the very next word, this will give it away, is Cusco.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Emperor's
It
New
was
Groove.
yeah, Emperor's New Groove. That was kind of a random quote.
Yeah, kind of.
This is not a very good fold.
Yeah, I actually haven't watched the Emperor's New Groove that much.
Which is a shame, because it really is one of the best Disney movies ever.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's one of the best Disney movies ever.
Don't get me wrong, it's really good. But can it be Aladdin?
I'd say so. Okay, so in a world where there was an entire forum talking about uh, just all of the Disney um, movies in that time were like, oh, love, 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 and it was all follow your heart. It was all whatever. But then Emperor's New Groove took it and threw it out the window, which was beautiful.
I mean, yeah, you're not
It was
wrong.
like aesthetic, everything, and the moral of the story was don't be an a-hole. It wasn't like find true love, which was very refreshing.
Yeah. The dog's behind me, right? I wish they would make the icon for the dog different from just a normal red circle. But not make it the Megaton's symbol. But there's a Megaton. Not again.
What is a megaton?
Giant, zombified, Russian, no, German Nazi scientist dude
Hmm.
that by doing certain steps you can actually get him to come back to life and no longer zombified and actually turn off the machine. And then that's how you get essentially the true ending. If there's such a thing in zombies, that would be it.
Hmm.
Because it opens up a special exfil still upon, but there are deadly lasers from the sky. I don't know if it's insta kill if you touch it or just a really, really a lot of damage. I'm not quite sure on that regard, but let's just say probably could be an insta kill.
Hmm.
But the problem is, I vaguely know the steps to do it, but not the in between points. Towards the end, yes. Beginning steps, no.
Hmm.
No! I couldn't get my frostbite off soon enough. No! 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 No!
That's
I just went full chicken. It was first goats and chicken.
that does not sound like a goat.
More like a baby screaming goat. The
I'll focus. I'm gonna send you a video of the baby screaming goats, and I want you to tell me if you think that that sounds like that.
Probably yes. Am I stubborn? Most likely yes. Am I right? Let's just say yes.
I'm not stubborn, you're stubborn, and I refuse to admit that I'm stubborn.
Mood.
Yeah, it's fine. You know, I used to be schizophrenic, but we're all good now.
Oof. Oof. Uh. That's funny. Okay, what's the last thing? I'm a bobber. There we go. I just had to go out of the page. I'm going to do one more zombies round, then I'll hop over to some multiplayer. Just because I just got the grenade launcher. The M78. No, sorry, not 8. M79. Kills rapidly. Single shot. Pack punch. Elite. Rapidly. Consecutive. Okay. Good. Nothing about a ring of fire or a frozen. Which is good. Why was I about to say I don't want to go to school? That's a pretty good tip. When you die, you get more essence. So you can get back in the action faster. That's nice. That's nice, dear.
Are you winning, son?
Okay, so you should really try to join that Minecraft server, the Minecraft realm. You know? You really should. Also, if you see stone statues, remember, it was not me. At spawn, if you see just stone guardians, remember, it was not me. You have no proof. It was not me, I promise you. Maybe. Shh. Nobody needs to know. The Reynolds pamphlet. Sorry, I had to quote Hamilton. Yes, I did have to quote Hamilton.
Yo! Skull Candy headphones are on sale.
Nice.
I am having trouble justifying buying them, but boy howdy, is it making it hard. Cause there's Skull Candy Crusher headphones, which are the ones that I was thinking about getting. And they were $150, and now they're $80. So, yeah, it's that.
Nice. I think. Not gonna lie, I don't want Christmas to come yet.
Why?
Because after Christmas is school. Did you just say, am I the Grinch?
I mean, hey, you don't want Christian to come. Not Christian to come. Christmas to come.
Yeah, but it's because I don't want what happens after Christmas. AKA school.
I thought you were gonna say hangovers, but yeah.
The only beverage that could be perceived at first sight as adult is sparkling cider that I have, which is by Welch's.
Noise canceling headphones are $100. Yeah, 24 hours of battery life. And yeah.
Nice.
They're probably a lot more comfortable as well than these, but I do have a pair of headphones already, so I don't know, but the mic's not the best, but I don't know if the mic would be that much better on these either.
Yeah. I mean, I have no clue.
Yeah.
Also, I need to be careful, else I'll doom myself with these grenades. You know, me and grenades and a horde of zombies. Sounds like a peaceful time. I think it's 3,000 to get to crash site. No, never mind. It's 1,000 to get to the store. I want Miniac to play this game with me. How dare he become unavailable and not play with me? The hypocrisy. No, wait. I don't know. Please play with me, kid. You should get... I've already said this, but you should try to get on the Minecraft realm. I'm sure if you ask, he'll let you on.
Ah, yes, I'm sure if I ask.
You should ask. You should. Have I ever steered you wrong? I didn't hear yes, so or I didn't hear no, so that means I haven't. Wait, no, I haven't heard a yes, so that means I haven't. That's right wording.
Close enough.
Close enough. I mean, what could go wrong? It's just Minecraft. What could go wrong?
Say, I completely forgot. I can play music.
Oh, yeah. See, it's just like a field trip with the Frizz.
What? Oh, yeah.
Magic School Bus reference.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting a Magic School Bus reference. So it took me a hot second.
Neither was the school bus. But I mean, what could go wrong? You're just gonna be on the Minecraft server with me, Skittles, and possibly Miniac. I mean, Sparrow's also on there, and that would probably be the extent of people that you know. I mean, we have Rainbow Squid, Phoenix,
I sort of know those guys.
the Furry.
Oh, well, I mean, I was just gonna call him by his name, but jeez, bro.
I mean, it's easier. Makes him remain more anonymous. Except to anyone inside the group. And they probably have an inkling of an idea.
Well, actually, there's two of them. So which one are we talking about?
Male.
Yeah, gotcha. Shame. I actually kind of
The
like the. I think she seemed kind of nice,
Yeah, I
but
mean,
honestly, I have no idea like if she's responding or if she's ever in the group chat. Because she's in the group chat. She's in that group chat and a different group chat.
mm-hmm.
We're just like,
An Instagram DM thing that you made for the beach thing, and then the Discord. Yeah,
see,
I mean, the furry male. He's a lot more up in your face. She's not.
no, very shy.
So
Dang.
when I'm saying the furry, that kind of indicates it's the up in your face one.
See,
I don't know the full circumstance, but apparently, my sister's boyfriend, who um, goes to our old high school, uh, apparently that's how he described him. For some reason, it came up, and apparently it was like, oh yeah, he's not that nice, and then, yeah, furry was mentioned.
ah,
That weird.
yeah.
But yeah. I mean, as long as you travel to the base that I've made with currently Skittles, um, then yeah, we're nowhere near spawn. Unfortunate because that's Sparrow's near spawn, but not near anyone else. I mean, literally someone else is there. Was there before me. Congratulations, because that's 80,000 blocks away in the overworld.
Jeez, do you have at least have like an ender portal that I can travel through to get?
Yeah,
to
I have
faster
another
or
portal.
minecart? Okay,
I don't have a
not an ender
minecart
portal.
system hooked up. I need to find a way to break the nether roof. But, I mean, most of it is tunnel crawling, so, you know, you're up in the... You're up kind of more or less protected. But there are some places where, one, you have to go through another fortress, but I've kind of protected that area with witherproof bars, and there's no spawners en route. Besides for going through the Crimson's forests, it's a relatively delightful path. Except for the Crimson Forest, and I could possibly even meet you at the spawn nether portal with some gold armor. Just because if you don't wear gold, then the piglins will attack you. That's the one you can barter with, right? Yes, because
I'm
it's
not
zombie
sure.
piglins.
It's been a while since I played Minecraft. Well, it's not been that long. Actually, I played it. It's been a couple months since I've played Minecraft, which is no short amount of time. But it's also been a hot second since I played anything except Apex and Hollow Knight. So, yeah.
See, what you could do if you want to ask to be on the server without saying, hey, let me on the server, you could say, I was wondering when you guys were resetting the realm, and if once you reset it, if I could join.
I'm gonna let you ask for me instead.
Well, I mean, if I ask, then they might not think, oh, he doesn't really want to, it's just Penguin saying that he should join.
You can tell him that I want to join.
Do you really, though?
Yeah, I just probably won't be on that much.
Yeah. I should go downstairs post-streaming. I have done before, I think. At least once.
Yeah, I need to send a picture to you. Basically, so I was going exploring the woods, and I found an
Did it
old
start speaking to you?
remnants of. No, not in a language that I can understand. It's some sort of ancient
Thank you, that was funny. That's where I was aiming for.
Yes, so basically I was going into the woods and exploring I did that a couple times. I explored the woods behind my house, and then I walked a couple miles down and explored the woods a little bit further back in an old Civil War battlefield. Um, and then basically uh, I went through and I found the remnants of an old house from the 1800s that I think predates the Civil War. I took a couple pictures of it. And then on my trip, I found this massive, like this just massive hole. It was obviously man-made. I think it was the remnants of a well. Um,
Well,
and so
well,
basically I
well.
looked down.
It's a deep
Well,
hole
well,
filled in the
well.
ground filled with water.
I looked down and I actually couldn't see the bottom, so I chucked a pine cone down and it fell for a couple seconds, and I was like, oh, that sucker's deep. Um, so part of me was actually thinking, you know, they sell they sell uh, climbing cord at REI. Just
I
just
wouldn't
thinking
recommend
about
it.
that, just 20 cents a foot. Yeah.
I would not recommend that. Because you never know how properly it's built. Because if the well's not built properly, what if there's a cave-in?
There hasn't been a cave in. Well, actually, I don't know that, but it didn't look like there was a cave in.
Well, it wouldn't be good if the well caved in. You would just have to say, oh well.
Well, I think the best thing is
Well.
if you know about it, is you'll say, "Hey, I know Walker's in a well." If I'm like they say, "Hey, we can't find Walker," you could just say, "Well, um, I know where he is. He's in a well."
Well, I'll never find his
Then you can
body.
just say, so yeah, it's that easy. It's like, oh, now I have someone who knows where I'll be, so it's safer.
Is it though? Is it really?
No, I wouldn't go there alone. I probably would implore your assistance if I did something like that.
Am I really the best person for this case scenario?
You're the best person to run and get help.
What about this thing called a telephone? It's a mnemonic device that makes you allow for long range contact.
I highly doubt I'm gonna get service in a well.
Well, I would if I'm not going to the well, then I would get service.
Well, no, you're not going in the well. You're gonna stay outside the well, make sure the rope doesn't break, and also make sure that if I start screaming, you pull me out and or go get help.
But what if you're being chased by a demon?
Um, then you can have my PlayStation.
Something that I'm totally going to do next time I watch Dusk's stream, because he didn't stream today, for some reason. But next time that he streams, I'm going to ask him. So, Phasmophobia expert, what type of ghost would you say are the ghosts in Disney's A Christmas Carol, or just Christmas Carol in general? What ghost type are they? Of course, I would phrase it differently.
I think I know what ghost type there are. I
What?
think one of them is a Gengar.
No,
But
not quite. I know.
You did it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm trying in Pokemon Go. I'm trying to get a Gengar.
Oh, you're still playing Pokemon Go. I forgot about that. Did you play any of the other Pokemon games, or did you just play Pokemon Go?
I played a little bit of Moon, but
Oh.
never beat the first boss.
You mean Gym Leader?
Yeah.
You call the Gym Leader boss.
I mean, technically, if you think that is technically what they are.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I technically don't think this is a gym leader, because the first
Why
dude
not?
is the one that you get
So-
the Z move.
But didn't you play it when? Okay. So two things I gotta know here. First
I
things
never
first.
used the Z
If
move.
So back in the day,
Back
actually
in
not that
my
long
day,
ago.
Sonny.
Not my day. It wasn't that far back in the day. It was only back in like I was a recent Pokemon player. I watched the cartoon a lot. Um, I watched the original. It was the Kanto cartoon. It was the Indigo League. Is where I started. I started watching during the Indigo League, and then I played uh, the what you call it. I played. I want to say X and Y, uh, but then I played Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and of course, I played uh, Sun, and I also played the original Ruby and Sapphire, and I also played uh, not Pearl. Um, there was Diamond, Pearl, and the one with Darkrai. And then yeah, I'm trying to think if I played any of the other ones. What other ones did I play? Oh yeah, and I also played the original. I played the yellow version and Fire Red and Leaf Green a couple times. I played Fire Red and Leaf Green a lot.
Hmm.
Those were the ones because I would always end up just starting a new thing, or like I would just spend a whole bunch of time on the same game, and I wouldn't buy the new ones. Like I still haven't played Black and White, even though it was my favorite TV show of the series, and supposedly it's like the best one. Not to mention they had a banger, an absolute banger intro song. Like, did you hear it?
No
And
clue.
that's the doesn't matter if you're black or white.
Yeah, probably
'Cause
not.
your heart always knows what's right. Oh my word. Like, listen, nothing will beat the original, but that, mm, the absolute symphony, and just, I mean, oh my word, it is amazing.
Hmm. Maybe. Ah, zombies
Oh,
everywhere. I'm an introvert. I still remember that quote. That
I
was
don't.
funny. I thought you were on stream with us.
I might have been asleep, if we're being honest. Depending on the hour of the day. I mean, it's 11:48, and I think if it wasn't for this, you know, invigorating origami, just really capturing my attention, I don't think I'd be awake. Also, I think
Mm-hmm.
folding dumplings and making things like mandu and bao is extremely similar to doing origami. Kind of strange,
Interesting.
because it's like you're having to fold it in a certain way. It's a little bit trickier, and it is different, but it has similar concepts in my opinion.
Interesting. You should try needle felting.
Whoa, you just like did some major lag. You want to repeat that?
You should try needle felting.
Hmm.
Well, yes, it's not quite like origami or any of the other stuff that you've said. It does have a similar ring to it
Needle
because you
felting
do.
is nothing like origami.
Hmm?
I said needle felting is nothing like origami.
Right, but you both in both you have to be conscious about your moves. With needle felting, there's just a little bit more wiggle room because if you accidentally, uh, like you can always go back and compress it more, or like, oh, I did too much, let me take it a step back. A step back is a lot harder, but I mean, you can technically add more wool on top of it. So I mean, technically, it has a similar tone.
Not really. So yeah, I get what you're saying.
Or you can poison him with this.
Feel the power crunk. Oh, I feel
I feel it.
save money on postage. so weird.
I'm not tired, you're tired. I'm not tired, you're tired. There's more stuff to do in that. There's more stuff. Okay, fine.
There it is. Okay, got it.
Potato monkeys?
Fine.
I'm waiting to see how long it takes them before he was like, wait, what?
You said monkeys? And I heard what you said, I just didn't question it.
You didn't question me saying potato monkeys.
I mean, hey, listen, I don't know what game that is. It's been a hot second since I play a COD game. I'm not about to question anything you say.
It's not even a COD game. I was just saying potato monkeys. Because why? I don't know. I don't even know Samantha.
So originally I thought this was going to be an easy dragon because it has a bird base. But the problem is, it's not.
Birds are harder than you think?
No, birds are easy. Birds are a piece of cake. The problem is he's building on it a lot and using some very unorthodox methods to do so.
Birds are monkeys?
What? I'm saying about his folds. I'm not talking about that.
Ah, come on. It'd be funny if you did. Oh, come on! That was nowhere. Well, I guess it was near me. How far is the capture zone? All the way to that door. And the M96 strikes again. M79. No, I didn't just call it backwards. No, absolutely not. That would be potato monkeys. Actually, I don't think that would... well... I don't think that would technically be classified under dyslexia.
Well,
Maybe more under the lines of dyscalculia, but I don't have that. Nice, we have momentum. Momentum! Type 3. Okay, I want a little bit something a little bit more, higher fire rate, shall we say? The AUG, yes, AUG, no mods. Because why use mods when I can have potatoes? I love the fact that you're not questioning anything I say anymore.
No, I mean, yeah, it's just like, I don't even know how to play the game, so it's like, why would I? Alright, yeah, that makes sense.
Ah yes, potatoes make sense.
I played some pretty weird games, bro.
I mean, technically there are potato mines in Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare, and
Yeah,
in
exactly.
Plants vs. Zombies. It's actually sad, Battle for Naperville didn't stay online for too long.
I wonder where that was.
It probably wasn't. Well, it wasn't as good as
That's another thing.
any of
Okay,
the other
your
Battle War.
affinity for plants, your affinity for Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare to a later extent, to like a later extent in your life, does make me question
Well,
just how good.
Garden Warfare is fun. Garden Warfare 2 was better, but Battle from Neighborville I
I mean,
never
it
got.
has.
But I mean, they also took out one huge element that's just a part of the Plants vs Zombies genre. They took out the option uh, to get different varieties of plants and different varieties of
Yeah.
zombies. So you literally stripped one whole core feature away. Because in Plants vs Zombies, you can get, or in the Garden Warfare series, you could get different varieties of plants. So instead of just being your base character, you could get a corn, a kernel corn, one of my favorite characters, and you could get different varieties. So one variety, uh, he's popcorn, or like barbecue flavored popcorn, and so he deals fire damage. They took
That's
that
cool.
out of the Battle for Neighborville, and you could no longer unlock varieties for the plants. It was just whatever the base plant was. That's it. You couldn't add any essentially modify it so that it shoots fire rounds, poison rounds, nothing like that. And maybe that attributed to it. I don't know, because I actually never did play it.
Hmm.
I think I was actually tempted to, but never did. But yeah. It's a bummer it didn't last that long. I mean, since I never got into it, it's fine. But
Still, shame.
yeah, maybe there were other mods that did allow you to do uh, that wasn't as big as like full on character mods that literally changed the cosmetic of the characters. So that was my favorite. Like, you could have so many different zombie combinations. Like, for example, the paleontologist zombie, which was a scientist. Since you could say by volcanoes sometimes, his attacks were fire based. And there are lots of different scientists. Like, literally, all the different zombies were like that. All the different plants were like that, too. Slightly different varieties based on different factors. The submarine foot soldier zombie was actually one of my favorite foot soldiers. Downside, he had very little like reserve bullets, or he only had one bullet in the mag at a time, but it hit like a tank, and wherever it landed, it actually did a sonar ping and revealed plants in the nearby radius. So, I mean, there was another one, Park Ranger. Oh, I loved Park Ranger. His gun was a skunk's butt. You know, like the rug that Nick made for the grandmama. Made from the fur of a skunk's butt. But, so wherever the bullets landed, there was a little gas cloud that more or less appeared, and it dealt a little bit of AoE damage upon hit. That was fun. And also it was good because it had a lot more bullets in reserve. But like, there were so many different fun zombies that you could get. Sure, it was a lot of RNG if you got them, but it was still really fun. And Battle for Neighborville kind of stripped that out by like, nope, you get these zombies, that's it. No way to mod the zombies besides for some cosmetics and then some like, oh, you regen health a little bit faster. Not change the bullet mod or anything, which was a bummer. Man, it was fun. But kind of, Battle for Neighborville kind of took it more in a direction of, like, COD or, like Battlefield in a few senses. Because, like, in these games, you can't really modify your guns to shoot fire rounds, except in the latest Modern Warfare, where you can actually add fire slugs to shotguns.
Incendiary.
Yeah,
No,
incendiary
so.
rounds. Other than that, not really. So, it took it in a different direction, and I don't know, it just was really different from... Battle for Neighborville was really different compared to the other Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare games. It's a shame.
Tis.
But maybe,
Well,
you
not that
know...
much of a shame for me. I don't think.
Yeah. But it is a big bummer. At least for those into Garden Warfare. Plus, they haven't made a Plants vs. Zombies 3 yet. Which...
The app or the other thing?
app.
Yeah. The second one was a lot more of like an actual game.
Yeah, the second one was a lot more in depth.
Yeah, I was like, wow. Like a story mode. Well, there was a story mode in the last one too, which was not.
I mean, I guess this one, Plants vs. Zombies 2, was a lot more in depth because, you know, they have to step it up from what they did previously, right?
Yeah.
So how do you step up the previous game? A lot more plants you can choose from.
Yeah.
Why potato mines? Why? Because of cow spaghetti. Am I making sense? Absolutely not. Do I want to? No.
Now I get it.
Wow. That was a heavy napalm strike. Our team really needs to be pushing, because if we lose this point... Game, you wouldn't even let me finish speaking. If we lose this point, we lose. The game didn't even let me finish speaking.
Oof.
It's hilarious. I loved it. That sparkling grape juice does not last long. I think may or may not have cleared half a bottle tonight by myself. I mean, it's really good. May or may not be slightly addicted to it.
Just a little addicted.
Oh no. Maybe. But no, I'm just gonna go with no. But maybe. Unfortunately, it's sounding like that this next match that we're going into. See, I want to go back to the mode that it was in the beta, which was the 5 capture points of like Black or Battlefield or Ground War. I want to go back to that. I want to have that playlist, essentially Ground War playlist. Maybe that's combined armed domination. Maybe. That would make sense. That was fun. The maps were more open on bigger fields. It was fun. I hope this uses the 2 other battleships on the side of it. It might. Might not, but it might. Yay! It is. Cowabunga, dudes! Ouch! My head! You didn't have to shoot me in the head, dude. But I mean, fair play is fair play. Come on, team. Don't let us lose the first point. A dude with a shotgun just literally, like, almost slid into my DMs and went like, hey, you're dead now. With the shotgun. Why? Because I have to use current gen language.
Oh yes, do you know them? Them Gen Zs.
I mean, technically we are in Gen Alpha territory. Gen Alpha are the babies.
Oh.
And you can totally hear what they're going to say when they're teenagers. Ha ha, we're better than you, we're Gen Alpha. We're alphas. You can totally hear that too, right? That's not just me that can hear it, right?
Some real boomer type talk that you're spitting out there, buddy.
I mean, I'm already predicting what's going to be their common phrase when talking to Gen Zers. And probably especially going on to later gens. They might even be saying that to Gen Beta. Like, haha, we're Gen Alpha, you're Gen Beta, Alpha's better than Beta. Up. Oh, oxygen. Good 8. Good O2. Ooh. Oh, snipers.
Alright, I've got no clue what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure out how the devil this dude did his tail in his head, and I cannot figure it out for the life of me.
Can I advise the wise words of Penguin? Very carefully.
Yeah, thanks.
I didn't say they were helpful, I just said they were wise.
Not very
Maybe
wise
a bit
at all.
sarcastic.
Alright, I got a better idea. I'm gonna unfold this. And end up screwing up his head, but so love you.
Just like my gnome, I messed up the body.
I said his head, but yeah.
I mean, technically the body was bigger than the head. Originally.
That's probably why it was messed up.
Oh, that's the original one that I sent the server. The original, the body was huge to the hat.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything, but yeah.
Really? Come on, dude! It's called constructive criticism. It only works.
You said not to be memey about it.
Me. Like by responding with, haha, beans.
Okay, you're never gonna let that beans thing go.
Yeah,
Um,
never. I didn't say no constructive criticism. That's the only way that you get better in certain areas.
how would
You
you
only
have
get
worded it?
better.
Hey, bro. You know,
Like, say, hey,
gnome.
I think your gnome
So,
could be a little bit wider out and shorter. Make him more stout, but less tall. Less tall. The southern just came out. Less tall and more stout. You should have totally said that. Especially coming from you, meme comments probably. As long as you're. If you did meme comments, but then that spam started a whole kind of spam wave of meme comments, then I wouldn't want that. But I mean, if you were to make a meme comment, I wouldn't be so upset about that. But other people, maybe. Other people I may not be on the best of terms with. They don't like meme comments from, essentially. Yeah, totally from you. I would see it as constructive criticism, not memes. As long as you didn't add memes. It was just like, hey,
yo,
I think it should be
lol.
wider and smaller.
Penguin's done messed up. Lol, 360, XD. Get good, son.
When were we in League of Legends game?
Lol.
Ooh, the sniper. But yeah, so, you know what I mean.
I think so.
You should have just told me, hey, I think these are adjustments that you could make. Or that, oh, if you make these adjustments, I think it could look a whole lot better like you're wanting it to look. Like, oh, I think if you were to make these adjustments, it would fit the image that you have better. Constructive, not destructive. You know?
I guess I could do constructive. That's so much more fun to do destructive.
For some it is. I just stunned myself. I stunned myself and I think I even destroyed my own thingamabobber. I know a very technical term for it. Nothing but the finest here on this channel. Come on, team, push.
Is Night Fury one word?
Should be. Keyword is should be.
No, it's not.
Gandalf just killed me. I almost killed Gandalf. Never mind, that's an ally. Yes, I was going to execute him. Unfortunately, I was not an executable party member. It was an ally. Bummer. I still stunned an enemy though. I've devolved to just make primal noises now. What has YouTube, Twitch, the internet done to me? I mean, essentially you could almost say when in doubt, primal screech. Complaints about primal screeching. Continues to primal screech. You know, maybe I should play, with a different weapon class. Something a little bit, more automatic. Okay, that's it, buddy. Nope, wrong one thing. Edit. Sniper rifle, Tundra.
I'm enjoying the fact that some people do quote-unquote origami Night Furies. That's okay, so I'm looking online, and basically it's like some people will claim it's like, oh, I made an origami Night Fury. It's like, no, you did not. Just because you fold paper, it does not make it origami. I think that needs to be very clearly established.
Yeah, sounds like it should be.
First thing, origami is very specific in the fact that it's done traditionally with like a square piece of paper, and it's not like you don't use a 3D printer, you don't use scissors, you don't use glue. It's not arts and crafts, and it's like, dude, no, I don't want to do that. If it's traditional origami, then it should be very, very elegant and nice. And sadly, it's not always the case with this stuff.
Oof. How did I hit myself? That should have gone through the window. Oh, come on! I ducked underwater in time. I should have, at least. Uh-oh. I did. Cut the parachute, cut the parachute. No, this map does not make me terrified, no. It's not like I don't like deep water in video games. Never. Something that I want to play, but I'm also terrified of playing. What's that one pirate game?
On repeat.
What?
I said replaying some of your old memories in your head.
Well, that too. But, what was that one pirate game? Sea of Thieves. Yes.
Sea of Thieves.
Yeah,
Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
Thieves of Sea.
Exactly. Yeah, that game, I want to play it, but I'm also terrified of it.
Very good.
Like, at one point, the ship was sinking, I was at my uncle's house. I literally ducked down and ran away from the keyboard, practically. No joke, I more or less fell off the chair.
Sorry if I'm not responding. I am both tired and very irritated.
And hard at work.
Origami. And very hard at work, and the fact that this origami is not doing what I want it to do.
Are you winning, son?
Yeah, are you winning, son? No, I'm not winning. Not at all. Not against this thing. The problem is, I want it to be absolutely perfect, but I think he did his tail a different way. Yeah, and his feet are a different way too, so I think I'm gonna need to kind of backtrack a little bit, which is not good. It's not good to backtrack. At least. At least this is going to be a trial run, so I know properly.
When in doubt, it's always experimentation.
This one really is experimentation. Oh, here we go. He inverse folds. I think he inverse folds his feet on one end, which is just straight up. I don't know. And if you do that, fold it down. That.
Ah, yes,
Yeah.
the classic inverse fold.
Yes, I know how to speak origami. Do you speak anime? Do you speak Naruto? Oh, dang it.
Do you speak weeaboo?
Do you speak Hinto? No, no.
Oh boy, I don't want to know.
Oof. Oof.
Oof, oof, indeed. Ugh.
Okay.
I'm not tired. That's what all the fish in the sea say. I said it, I'm questioning what I said still.
Hmm.
I was about to say I just blew me and my team up. No, I didn't. It was the enemy. They did it.
Cool.
There's an enemy
No,
gunship. And the enemy gunship literally just... Enemy of the state! I'm pretty sure that player just literally blew up my care package. While en route.
Alright, I'm gonna try something that's very unorthodox, but hey, sure, why not? At this point.
I mean, when in doubt, just do something that may or may not be less than legal in the origami community.
Not necessarily illegal, it's just very ugly. Hey, wait a second.
Hey, wait a second, I didn't give you permission to use my face for your origami.
There we go. It's not that bad. It's not perfect, but then again, this one's not going to be perfect. It's just something I'm gonna have to accept. Now, time for the face. The face is something I have honestly no idea how on earth this dude's folding it. So wait a second.
Probably black magic. And or deal
Honestly,
with a devil.
Too bad he's not accepting face-to-face meetings due to COVID.
Oof.
Have you ever seen the show Hilda? I know
Nope.
you haven't, but anyway. It is a fantastic show to which you should definitely watch.
I mean, you say that, and then you also say that you don't like how The Grinch Stole Christmas 2000 version.
Yeah, because, you know, I actually have good taste.
And so do I.
Hmm.
So the question is, who is correct and who is wrong? And the answer is I'm always correct.
Oh, I know what this guy's doing. He's just doing ugly folds. Alright.
Oof, I'm sure they're lovely. You just have to take them out to dinner sometime.
They have a great personality.
They have a great personality. Just like me!
Their mom says that they're their handsome little man. Alright.
I'm the handsome little man. I'm the charming devil.
Just so that way it doesn't look too terrible. And then I'll have to try and figure out. I think I'm just gonna try. I think the dude used an amalgamation of multiple different designs. There was one from Joe Nakashima, Joe Nakashima, that he used, and he used the base of Joe Nakashima's dragon, and so that part was easy because I could just figure out. It was because it was one base, it was one idea, which was Joe Nakashima's. The problem is then he started using amalgamations, not amalgamations. He started using designs in one amalgamation. Doggone, I'm not using that word correctly. I know I'm not.
Amalgamation?
He started using multiple designs. Yeah, amalgamation. He said something like, okay. I'm kind
Essentially,
of
it's like
tired
Frankenstein.
myself.
Frankenstein's an amalgamation of lots of different human parts.
Yes, but I was saying, but amalgamation is not an adjective. It is. Well, actually, no. Is it an adjective?
To
You say
Google we
something
go!
like I always heard something is an amalgamation, so I guess it is an adjective, but I was not using it in the correct sense
It can be
because
both.
I was saying he was creating an amalgamation, so I was saying I guess you could use it in that type, but I don't know. Anyway, I got sidetracked there with the the verb stuff. Um, Point is, I think this dude is honestly just kind of brute forcing it.
Me and my way through college and life, brute force it. If it doesn't work, then break it. If it doesn't work, try twisting the neck 85,000 degrees. As a velocity of 1,502 meters per second squared, of course.
Question is, how on earth does he separate it? He separates them into two separate ears, which is sort of insane. Um, no, no, it's not. I see what he's doing now. I think.
I didn't give him the right to use my brand, Insanity. Ah! I wish I could say I was joking. That was not a genuine reaction, but that was genuine. I knew you were right in that corner. I called it. I knew that he was going to be right there in the corner. I was trying to throw my stun grenade just right inside of it, but went too far. You know, I think I need more coffee.
Ah, yes, that is the answer. Clearly.
I was reloading. I need to stop reloading so often. I have 54 bullets, and it only uses 3 per shot. It's a triple burst weapon, so...
Oh.
Why? Because why not?
Okay, so I think the dude obviously used a lot of inspiration from Joe Nakashima's designs, so I'm wondering if he didn't just use a different design from one of Joe Nakashima. Dang it! Doggone it! My charger cord knocked over my origami, so I'm wondering if he didn't just use a different design from Joe Nakashima for the face, which is what I'm hoping for, because then I can just figure out how the devil he used, or how the devil he came up with the design that he did.
Well, I mean, that's how. Obviously, he sold his soul to a much powerful entity. Don't they all?
Moreover, he doesn't remember how to do it, which is so annoying. It's like, dude. Well, actually, no, it's not that annoying. I completely understand. He didn't do it to, you know, so that other people could do it. He just posted on the internet. But still.
Why try to
Oh,
make sure you can remember to do something when you can just do it on the internet?
Anyway, Hilda is a fantastic show that you definitely need to watch because it is so adorable in its wholesomeness level 1000.
What platform is it on?
Netflix.
Most likely no can do. I don't think I have Netflix.
How do you not know if you have Netflix or not?
Because I've never used it, and nor do I care for it.
Why? Netflix has some amazing shows.
Mm-hmm. Like...
Okay,
Oh, there's a little
Hilda,
frightening face
for
in the
one.
reticle.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
pull up my Netflix list. I have a list, of really good
I
things.
mean, they
Alright,
literally
my
just
list.
took off, what, The Friends?
Eh, you take it or leave it.
And plus,
Spider-Man
like,
Into the
last year they took
Spider-Verse,
off...
Sherlock, Stranger Things, She-Ra. They have She-Ra, which is a fantastic one. They have The Hollow, which is a really good show. Iron Lady, Invisible Guest, Dragon Prince, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Kipo, and The Scissor Seven.
Hmm.
All of which are fantastic, and you can ask Allie for a couple of those. Allie will back me up on this when it comes to Kipo and She-Ra.
Yeah, nothing really sounds appealing on there.
That's because you haven't seen them.
Meh. Besides for Into the Spider-Verse, there's nothing else on there that strikes my fancy.
Honestly, just gonna say, Kipo's a pretty banger show. Or
Says
and
the person who doesn't
Hilda
like
Sherlock.
the 2000 version of The Grinch.
First off, it's not a show. Second off, um, I didn't say I didn't necessarily. No, I do dislike it. Frankly, I think Jim Carrey is a fantastic actor, and I absolutely love the dude. I love watching a lot of the stuff that he does, but I'm not about to pretend that Jim Carrey's Happy Never Stole Christmas can be better than something like a classic, or like He Dances with Wolves, or The Pursuit of Happiness, or I'm trying to think of. I'm gonna look at my other movies on the list. I've got a bunch of them. Um,
I mean, I guess we just have a different preference in movies. You prefer older movies, and I prefer more.
Not necessarily. I like a lot of recent movies like Tenet. Tenet just came out and I saw that. That was a fantastic movie. And The Iron Lady is a very recent movie. It's about Margaret Thatcher. It came out in 2011, 2011.
Yeah, I haven't heard of it.
Into the Spider-Verse. I love Into the Spider-Verse.
Well, I mean, in your list about classics, I've never heard those names except for the Pursuit of Happiness. Pursuit of blah, blah, blah. Exactly.
Yeah. Have you seen The Pursuit of Happiness?
No, no, yeah, no.
Hmm. Trying to think of other really good movies.
Yeah, I had
Um,
to read it.
what?
We had to read it
What?
for what was that?
The Pursuit of
10th
Happiness.
grade? No, never mind. I'm getting confused with Pilgrim's Progress.
Wait, what? What were you saying we had to read? The Pursuit of Happiness?
I thought we did.
No, you're
For
thinking of Tozer's The Pursuit of God.
no,
The
it was
Pursuit
the
of
first.
Happiness is Will Smith.
No, it was Pilgrim's Progress.
Yeah, but we also had to read Tozer's Pursuit of God.
We did?
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
it's probably because you didn't read it.
Well, if it was a mandatory book, then I would have got the information some way or another.
Yeah.
If not by my own reading, by like a YouTube reading. So I would have still read it, even if it was not through my own two eyes. So maybe that was one of the summer reads.
No, it was during the week, but it was during the year, but I think it was like an optional read.
Well, then that kind of sums up why I didn't read it. If optional, don't read. If mandatory, suffer through it. So yeah, it was most likely optional. Because in school, if it was mandatory, I would have read it one way or another.
Technically, it's not reading it if you just listen to the audiobook.
Well, I mean, technically, in audiobook, you're still learning and getting
You're
the
absorbing the
information.
information.
You're still getting the information, and it's still a story being told. It's just this is auditory versus technically visual. But still, it's technically the same thing. Well, practically. And plus, if it makes me read it, it makes me read it. So, I mean, what more can you ask of for me? It's either I read it or I don't. Except for the Heart of Darkness. I fell way behind in the Heart of Darkness, and I never managed to catch up.
The Heart of Darkness? That was one of the few actually decent books out there.
Yeah, I got really behind in it, and so I just never really caught up. And so I mainly used like Spark Notes and other sources I found online for it. Because I just couldn't catch up. I was too far behind. I forget why. There was some reason why I stopped reading or why I couldn't catch up.
Probably because there was only 3 chapters.
No, Heart of Darkness was way longer than 3 chapters. Oh,
No,
wait,
there's
you mean
3
read 3 chapters at a time?
No, I mean there was literally only 3 chapters.
Heart of Darkness?
Heart of Darkness only has had 3 chapters, but they were all incredibly long.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Are you sure it wasn't there were
book.
3 sections, but each section had like 10 chapters per? Because I remember on the assignment, on the lesson plan, it said read so and so chapters of Heart of Darkness.
I gotta figure this out now.
I mean, didn't read it, so technically doesn't. I mean, I got the information one way or another. Didn't necessarily read it, but I still got it.
I'm right. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3.
Does it say that they have chapters within the parts?
No, it's just Part 1, Part 2, Part 3.
Interesting.
Yeah, because it was very small. It was a very short read. Like you could probably knock out Heart of Darkness in less than a week.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, it was a very, very short read.
Mm-hmm.
I know several people that just literally knocked it out in the first week so they wouldn't have to deal with it.
Let me guess, the Brainiacs?
No, I was one of them, so I mean, you know.
The readers?
No, I hate reading too. I don't like it.
You read the Wall Street Journal for fun.
Yeah, but that's the Wall Street Journal. That's not like a book.
That's reading.
Yeah. And I read more of the New York Times now.
May I state it again? Reading.
Hey, didn't you read all this Disney stuff, though?
Yeah. I think my mom read the first book or two, but then after that I kind of started reading them. I still need to finish book 7, but I'm probably going to need to restart book 7, and if I'm going to restart book 7, then I need to restart book 1. If I'm going to restart book 1, then I just need to wait until he publishes his new versions of the book. That should have killed him. Literally like 9 bullets flew over his head. There we go. There was 3 of us, yeah, there were 3 of us on the OBJ. Why did that take so long to cap? I think I might be lagging some.
No, I mean, they're not lagging for my part. I'm just quiet.
Okay.
Moreover, I'm trying to find how the devil this dude did his head to his dragon.
Most likely the devil himself. Or his friends on the other side.
Some of these origami channels are straying a little far from origami.
I mean, have you asked his friends on the other side?
So something I actually was thinking about doing is sending an email to like opening up a Reddit account and saying, "Yo, other people in the origami community, how the devil do you get this thing to work?" And probably somebody out there who knew a lot more than me.
I mean, that channel might already exist in Reddit. I mean, in theory, all the channels on Reddit already exist for any particular question. It's just a question of how much research you're going to have to do. How far down the rabbit hole do you need to go? You take the blue pill, you go down a level. You take the red pill, you stay in rabbit land. You go down the rabbit hole and stay in Wonderland or
You
whatever.
stay in rabbit land. If you take the red pill, you stay in rabbit land.
You heard it here first, folks. Rabbit land, red pill. Rabbit Hill Randy.
Toothless. Actually, no. Origami Night Fury.
Yeah, probably searching that would be a lot, probably get you results faster. But I mean, also Toothless could. Because it's the character. I would maybe assume more people would use the character's name than the character's species. Unless you're talking about Baby Yoda, then it'll be that.
I'm gonna talk about Baby Yoda.
Well, technically, Baby Yoda's not his name. Neither is the child. It's something different. That was like, what, 2 weeks ago? So technically, I think I'm free of spoiler territory, but I've also haven't seen the recent episode or two. So I'm a bit behind. Last episode I saw had Ahsoka Tano. And she wasn't really willing to train Baby Yoda. Because he was too attached to Mando. And the last time, someone was attached, they died. And if you don't know who that is, then that is Anakin Skywalker.
Dude, I'm currently reading the 6-year-old post of some dude on DeviantArt that somehow managed to figure out had the same question that I had, and now I'm trying to track him down and piece together the absolute horrid conversation. Not horrid as in inappropriate, horrid as in just like
dreadfully long.
The grammar. It's just oh.
Not the first language.
No, not even that. No, these guys definitely speak like a native, but boy howdy. Okay, hold
on. Ooh, behind us.
What the devil is DeviantArt anyway?
I have no clue myself. Most likely a giant rabbit hole of doom and despair.
There's a lot of origami on here. I guess it's just like Tumblr or something. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
But sadly, this dude is not very helpful. Here we go. See, it says crease patterns, but it doesn't give instructions with the crease patterns.
Oof.
Or does it?
That's rough, buddy. I'm just going to yeet this over there.
Yep. More things from 2014. some dude said, "Hey, this is really cool. Do you think you could give us instructions?" And he said, "No. You are not supplying adequate help toward posterity." Well, I guess back to Reddit.
I mean, there is a number of, let's say, less than lethal methods you can find your answers.
I was thinking about sending some dude a message on LinkedIn and saying, "Yo, you want to help me with this thing?"
I was thinking something more devious. Let's just say I have all your offspring and a knife. Give me the answers. Or prepare to fight, fight, fight. When you think you're funny, but you're not.
Moreover, I'm trying to find. There's some guy, I know there's some dude that is really, really good at origami. But, you figure it out. I don't know, maybe I could figure it out myself, but at the same time, not been too... I figured out the tail, I think. I think I figured out the tail. The problem is, I don't know how on earth the head is supposed to go. Moreover, even how to do the head.
I know probably wouldn't be any help, but very carefully. Does that help?
Mm-hmm.
I was able to track someone through there for a
I'm doing
second.
the tail. Not only that, but I think I'm doing the tail differently than how he did it.
You have Pog in the name, yet you died to me. That's not very Pog of you. Because you died by a noob. Oh. I really probably need use flak jacket, I think. Whichever one makes me more or less impervious to flashbangs. I use that one. Aye! If one more trigger pull registered, it would have killed him. I was literally shooting his gut. Oh, it. Easy. I don't know if I like this 2x up. Might want to go for back to like 1.5x. I mean, it allows me to make some pretty good long shot kills, but don't really know if it's worth it. So I do seem to be playing more of a mid-range combatant than long range. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Go for the Cobra Red dot optic. Well, you kinda let me live. Ooh, okay. Nope, I don't want to do that. No! I couldn't see. Where would that be? Flak jacket? Molotov explode. It would take away my paranoia, which means I wouldn't be able to see enemies who are looking at me. Do I do that? What do you think? Add in the gas mask, but replace paranoia. The gas mask would mean that I'm resistant to stun and flashbangs. Paranoia allows me, if enemies are looking at me and I'm not looking at them, the border of the screen glows orange in the direction that they are looking. So, if done properly, I can easily jump between targets. So if I just killed a person and someone is looking at me from behind, I can try to quickly spin around and kill them. Harder than it sounds, but I don't know. What do you think?
I don't play the game. I'm actually currently trying to contact a guy named Robert Lang in order to have him solve my problem.
There we go. This will actually affect idle rate. Is there one that has no? This is the one that I want. The 20.5-inch task force. Great bullet range, great bullet velocity, and good bullet damage. Downside, vertical and horizontal recoil is harder to control, but you can always add on mods like this, which I think almost just completely negates the vertical recoil of that barrel. Literally out the bat negates it. Then you just need a foregrip that negates horizontal recoil, and bada bing, bada boom, you have all the pros and none of the cons. And depending on the barrel you choose, you might even get more pros than cons. I don't know. I need to unlock it first. Tactical rifles don't seem to necessarily be my fancy. Well, I shouldn't be so harsh on them. But they're like the FAL. Well, now that I mention that fact, I'm not sure. What are we playing? Okay, domination. Fun! Yay! Ooh, good one. MP5 at that range, really? Let me go flank the people on the top of the stairwell. I exposed myself too hard. I literally ran right to someone, and someone came up behind me. Yeah, I got post-mortem kill. Because one trigger pull triggered right after my mortem. There's a lot of guys on point right now. Okay, we got a can of Crumper. Yes, that actually just came out of my mouth. Corner camper. Okay, I like the mod that I just attached. Uh, bullets fly faster and do more damage. Silence! Slide into DMs. And proceed to murder. Hey, the corner dude! I killed him! Uh-oh. I just stood still. I practically accepted my fate. Bye, corner camper. You must have had my shoulder in view. I need to put a radar jammer down here. That does that cover point? That barely covers point. He's back. I need to murder him. The question is how. Find me. Nope. Move it, man. Move it, move it, move it. Whee! Chaos is fun.
How do you spell notable?
Convertible?
Notable.
Notible. Or there might be an A instead of an I. Yeah, it's an A instead of an I. I like the fact that you're using a dyslexic for a spell check.
Dyslexic?
Dyslexic. For a spell check.
I thought speech impediments were supposed to be my thing.
Every now and then I slur my speech. Only every now and then. But yeah, you ask a dyslexic to spell check you. Can we just let that sink in for 2 seconds? Okay, yeah. Yeah. I don't know, I had some pretty good plays. 1 kill? 2 kills? 3 kills. Pretty good play. I think my kills were further apart, so... It is going to be at the fountains, right? Yeah. I must be the first one here. Whee! I don't know how. I don't know why. But somehow...
You got the wrong answer.
I'm tired. Wee! Right here. Please tell me that does coincide.
Alright, I'm not gonna send the email tonight because I don't want to send it. I never want to send an email at 1 a.m. So instead, I'm gonna
Well, I
wait
mean,
to
depending
review
on
the
where he's
email
based out
tomorrow.
of.
No, it's not about the sending an email super late at night. It's about the fact that I want to make sure when I send an email, especially when it's the first email, it's extraordinarily professional
You want make sure
and
you
free of.
reread it in the morning.
Yes, I'm also going to get my dad to reread it because I'm emailing some random dude that I found on the internet. And it's not a safety thing, it's so that way the dude doesn't just like dismiss me. I want to be very explicit and very cordial and make sure that he is more would actually be willing to do something and help me. Because this dude's probably one of the only people that A speaks English and B would actually be able slash willing to help me.
But I
Because
mean, technically, there's a thing called Google Translate.
I'm
If they
not
don't.
about to try and figure out. I'm not about to email Joe Nakashima and say, "Hey, bro, listen, I'm some American dude, and mind you, Google Translate does not work well for Japanese. I'm some
Ah,
American dude that can't figure out how to fix this dragon. You want to help me, bro?"
I mean, just take out some of the American slang and say, "Good day,
What's up, my
sir.
brother from another
I
mother?
have seen your
So, yo,
post
totally
on so and
slice.
so website, and I was wondering if you could offer your assistance in correcting where my faults are in my progress."
Yo, my brother from another mother. Let's get down with this origami biz, you in, Joes.
But I mean, technically, how I phrased it doesn't sound that bad, but then you need it translated.
That's the thing. I don't feel like translating it. I have much more confidence in non-translating than translating.
Makes sense.
Also, dude's on the opposite side of the world, so emailing the actual email itself would be a nightmare because it would only be like one email a day because he would be asleep. I'd be awake.
Well,
So
how
it would
how many
be
time zones are we talking?
what?
How many time
How many
zones
emails
different?
did we do?
Like how many hours in between
It's
one time zone to the next?
it's like 13 or more. Because think about it, Japan sun sets as soon as California. Wait, is that right? You see, the Japan sun sets as soon as Californian sun rises, and if you adjust it for where we are in our time zone, in yeah. So let's see here. What time in Japan? 3:30 p.m. So
So I mean, technically,
roughly
you
2 hours.
send one email noon. So if it's 3:30 p.m., then that means you
12
send it
hours.
a, about
So
9 p.m. here, and then that means that that person's getting it at noon, and then that should leave him ample
but it
time to
would still be.
respond. So technically, you can get about maybe 2 emails per day, unless you want to do it even earlier, where then you can possibly get 3. Do around like 7 in the morning, uh, so he'll see it up. Then by that time,
I don't think doing Joe Nakashima would be impossible. I just think someone with a closer time zone and a the same that speaks the same language would probably be easier to communicate with. Um,
does it say
Granted,
that they are
Japanese
that the person that you are emailing is in the states?
he's in the states, yeah.
Hmm.
Oh no, Penguin, you interview the fact that we're in America. How on earth will they know that? How would they wait? Go on. They wouldn't have known that we were Americans if we didn't say that.
Ha ha ha. Play on the fact that I never give out location. Ha ha ha.
Nope. What's going on? Oh, there it goes.
Ugh.
Yep.
What else? What? Oh, nice. I think I've unlocked all the weapons now. Yay, or as some say, pretty pogs, dude.
Mm. Nobody should say that ever. Nobody should doesn't mean you don't.
Just because they can doesn't mean they should. More or less quoting Ratatouille at that point. Yeah, everyone can cook, but that doesn't mean everyone should. There we go, that was better. I wonder how long the double weapon XP is gonna last. So I really need to be taking advantage of it.
You have a lifeline, and she's really not doing anything. Actually, no, she's kind of clutching right now. But at the same time, part of it is kind of like, hey, you can kill people like really fast, and you can heal people without having to. Oh, don't do it. So, there's the Octane is doing some stuff that might be a little reckless.
I mean, technically that's on par for the character.
It is on par for the character. But okay, I take it back. If this lifeline can actually manage to like not die, she will be extraordinarily helpful. Well, not only extraordinarily helpful, she'll like totally clutch this thing. Cause she's also the new kill leader.
Oh, nice.
But the question is, can she do it?
Something I might do post stream, if you'll remind me, and if you're still on when I post wrap up stream, is there's a character username that I want have you look out for. But I don't really want to say it online, but still.
Is it the guy that was bullying you? Want to beat him up?
No, it's just someone I want
lessons.
to keep an eye out for. Because I've last seen them play Apex Legends. They have a few trophies now. So, one of my contacts, if you will.
Yeah, gotcha.
Just someone I want to keep an eye out for. If you see them... Apex Legends zones the Rift, right? That's what it's called? Where is it that's
so.
the Rift? But just let me know if you see them in the games.
I will let you know as soon as
I tell you the information. Once I'm stopped being so coy and secretive with the name.
Yeah, so that is something to think about. Like, I don't know. What are the odds that somebody's gonna be like, yo, let's find this guy?
Well, no, I
don't know.
I just want to make sure, yeah, not necessarily that no one can find me, but because at one point, if I get streaming enough and more or less popular enough, I might even open up a PO box.
That'd be cool, but then everybody would know what stage you're in.
State
But
and
some
city,
people
but
do that.
yeah, people do that.
Yeah, like
I mean,
Casey Neistat does that.
yeah. So I mean, technically, I could do that,
Yeah.
but meaning, I just want to make sure, the person I want you to look out for is family. So I don't really want to put family too much on the line. But even though probably nothing will happen if I say their name on stream, or even their gamer tag on stream, because I probably showed it going into the friends tab of Call of Duty. When I try to add people to my party. So technically, if you know what you're looking for, you can find it. But, I don't want, I'm very protective over my family. At least I would claim that I'm protective over my family. So, if being connected with me could, not be good for their safety, then
It couldn't, first off, but yeah, continue.
I know, but if it could, then I wouldn't want to put them in in danger. If like, oh, you're related to this person, huh? Tell us where they are, and we'll let you live. I mean, yeah, I know that the odds of that happening, or the odds of getting struck by lightning 10 times in a row in the exact same spot. Because, you know, lightning never really strikes the same place twice. Or so the saying goes. So, yeah. Except there has been occasion where lightning has struck someone. And I think lightning's what killed them. But regularly, lightning strikes the dude's grave. Apparently. Lightning had such a vendetta against the person that's like, yeah, I already killed you with I already killed you. Let me do it again. On your grave.
Just to make sure.
Just to make sure. If a zombie comes out of here, I want to make sure you don't come for me. A force of energy. Plasma. But yeah, so, you know, I want to look out for my family if I can. And even
I
though
sort of understand that.
it's slim to no chance that them being connected with me would put them in harm's way, you know, if even that chance became practically no chance, like never in 1,000 years. But, you know, I don't want to do anything that would hurt them. Like, what if they don't want their names to be out on the internet, right?
Yeah, that's more likely if they just don't want it.
Plus, like, while the account is in my oldest cousin's name, I think one of my younger cousins, one or multiple of my younger cousins do use that account. So, you know, I don't want... Essentially, they're minors. All my cousins, except for... Wait a second. What's the average age of a high school student? Senior.
Like 16? I don't know.
Graduating.
I don't know.
Let's see, I was 18. Yeah, I was 18 when I graduated. So, 17 to 18 range, with the youngest being 16, and if you could hold back a lot, possibly 18 or 19. So 16 to 18 would I would assume is the range for seniors. So technically, 2 out of 3 of my cousins on my mom's side are no longer minors technically because they're. I don't know the age of my middle cousin. I know I'm bad. I don't know all their ages, but the 3 cousins are minors, and 1 to 2 are non minors. So you know, you don't want kind of put minor names on the internet, right?
I know there's a couple of YouTubers that are 12 that are making more money than I am. But yes, it's your point.
But still, you kind of get what I mean.
Sort of, yeah. I see where you're coming from, most definitely. And I'm not gonna.
I'm coming from a decent place. It's just I'm not explaining myself very well.
Decent and probable are 2 different things.
You don't think it's probable?
Oh, not at all. No.
What?
That's a lot of effort.
I mean, it's not that hard to not say someone's name.
Oh no, I mean like it's probable. The scenario that you play out is very probable. Is what I'm trying to say.
The scenarios that I play out are never probable. Like, never probable. Literally, 90% of my scenarios I come up with are... The chance that they happen are like 2%. And most of those scenarios happen to do with large concert-based facilities.
Yeah.
But
For
I mean,
someone
it
who's
takes
been in
only
these
one
types of
time to
situations,
underprepare a situation, underestimate a
for
2%
someone who's been in
situation.
some pretty interesting situations, you can take it from me. Most of the time, it's gonna happen out of the blue, and you're never gonna be prepared for it. You're never gonna be prepared for it. And it really is just a quick few seconds that makes the difference. But yeah. Um,
Right, but technically, if you can estimate what you're gonna need to do in those quick few
Never.
seconds,
Okay, you
I
can
mean,
sort of prepare for it, but like I don't know. Most of the time, and sometimes it's not even like that. Like sometimes, like I've heard, gunshots go off in the neighborhood or something like that, or there was drive-bys or something. It's most of the time it's sort of at a distance, and you realize you're not the target, and you just kind of like get the crap out. Um,
yeah. But I mean, technically, we're two different breeds of people.
Beautiful.
So yeah, if I can avoid it, like at concerts, I've like the story that I was going to an Alan Walker concert, and I tried to get some of the people in the Discord to go with me, or I at least mentioned it to them that you guys could come. And then literally, I got home. It was at a late night event. I got home, and like no later than 20-30 minutes after I told them, I repeatedly said no, 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 bad idea, bad idea, bad idea, bad idea, bad idea. Because one thing that I couldn't account for is, yeah, all of those situations are very situational, obviously. Small chance of happening, obviously. And then also, I was trying to calculate, and I was failing to calculate, how do I protect myself and a group of people that I've never seen them in these types of scenarios? Or in high action scenarios, how do I protect them? Like, what is their first instinct going to be? Are they fight or flight? Do they fight or flight, or do they freeze, or
Like,
whatever? So I was trying. So I said, try. Luckily, they didn't go. But it was my first concert too, so I didn't even know what I would do. I mean, technically, it's as if I went to the concert alone because my dad was staying all the way in the back. It was an EDM concert, so he literally stood on the ramp, and I was practically in like a mosh pit scenario. Not necessarily an exact mosh pit, but like I was on the main dance floor. My dad was like on a sloped area in the back of the theater. So like I was nowhere near him. So it's like if someone went wrong, it was all on me to figure everything out. You know.
yeah.
And so that was my first experience at a concert. And then for my second concert that I went to a Bastille concert. Awesome concert. And they finished just in time because my parents said, okay, you have to leave at this certain time. And, luckily they finished their concert before that time was up. Because if not, if they were one or two songs later, I would have missed Pompeii. Love that song. Pompeii is a great song.
Buffet is a good song. Oh,
But yeah,
crap.
I almost missed it. But luckily they finished just in time. So I got to listen to all their songs that they did. But yeah. That one I didn't really offer for people to go with me. Okay, it looks like they've added stuff to COD. Where is...
You never know when stuff like that's gonna happen.
Oh yeah,
So,
I totally understand
mom,
that. You never know, but like, for example, when I was at Bastille, I kind of positioned myself to one of the exits that wasn't the main or wasn't the main exit, the main entrance exit. So I positioned myself a little bit more cautiously, And yeah, I mean, in a split second, it could help, but also it could not. So
Yeah,
I don't think
it
I was
depends
actually
on,
going to go
but it
to an
also
NF
is.
concert with friends, but COVID.
Yeah, there was there was a time that the mall near my house, we had gone there to get some. It was actually around Christmas that we had gotten some gifts. We were gonna go there to get some gifts, but sadly we arrived, and shortly after they shut it down because some people got a handgun and started popping off shots and killed a guy inside the food court. Um, People were screaming, freaking the crap out, but in reality, it was um, it was a tragic event, but none of us were in danger. I was not in danger. I don't think anybody was in danger because the guy wasn't going berserk and popping off shots. He had some sort of confrontation with the other guy that ended up killing, and uh, yeah, basically it was a situation that no one could have anticipated. No one could have realized that the man had a gun, and yeah, and it was in the food court in the mall. And you know what? I actually still shop there. I went there the other day because it's the closest mall. It's one of the only malls near my house. It's one of the only places to really shop. And it's also still got some pretty good deals. And it's just, at the end of the day, it really is sort of this, I don't know. Oh, crap. I'm not doing good in this Apex match. Yep, I'm gonna die. Anyway, yeah, it really is just kind of like you never know what's gonna happen. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah.
I can play the new zombies mode. It's Christmas zombies mode. Collect snowballs to freeze enemies. Slow enemies have a chance to drop presents. Presents contain all sorts of rewards. Snowmen might contain presents or something more sinister. Dun dun dun! I wish I could be playing this with Miniag right now. Or I wish I could I wish I could be playing this with you right now.
Ah, yes, same here, but not super really.
I
I
mean,
mean,
like
I
you
don't want to.
say, you don't want to play Dead by Daylight because it's not realistic. You would never go into the woods without a weapon.
No, I go in
This,
the woods without a weapon. I have a weapon. When I went to the woods today.
that's what they told me why you didn't want to play Dead by Daylight because it wasn't
You know
realistic.
why I said it wasn't realistic? Because I don't think not fighting back isn't realistic. Dude, I would totally, if I'm going down like I'm a third Nathan and have to Noah's Ark.
Well, I mean,
And although I didn't have any actual quote unquote weapons, I mean, I still have like a shovel, you know?
technically, in Dead by Daylight, you don't go down without a fight. You try to struggle off of their shoulders.
It's, yeah, this has been a tough uphill battle and Apex right now. Anyway, yeah. And I don't know, I have like a knife occasionally, but I don't consider that something that I would use for self-defense. Um, I'm not about to get in a knife fight with somebody unless they're just like psychopathic and they really do. I'm about to get in a knife fight over somebody. If somebody mugs me, I'm just gonna give them my wallet or my phone because it's like don't get in a knife fight. So you hear all these people say if somebody ever came in and robbed the store, if somebody ever came in and put a gun to my head and said yo, I would say I'd be cool and say no. It's like I'm not losing my life on a whim over a $200 phone, and sure it'd be a pain to get the license and everything renewed or like redone, but I'm not about to do that. So I don't know. It would have to be. I don't fight for fun. Is the term that I use, and I'm not about to fight anyone unless it's an absolute do or die choice. But yeah,
I don't like being naughty. I don't like being naughty. I don't like being naughty. No, 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 no. The reindeer are gonna kill me.
what's going on screen?
Everything. Nothing. Everything. Zombies.
I thought you were playing multiplayer.
No, I turned back to zombies because it's forced me to update. The Christmas update came out. And I'm fighting dogs because apparently I'm naughty. That's the most shocking thing about this. Not that I'm fighting Nazi zombies. The fact that I'm on the naughty list. I think I have two people watching. How are you guys doing? We're playing the new Call of Duty... What? Is that you? Ah. Well, just in case if it's not, we're playing the new Call of Duty Holiday Zombies mode. And apparently, I've been naughty. Which is the most shocking thing of all, you know. Not the fact that I'm fighting undead. No. The fact that I'm on the naughty list. That's the most shocking thing to me. Oh, okay, so they removed the mystery box. Instead, the mystery... Ha ha!
I just thought about something that probably is a good question to ask. How paranoid are you about somebody breaking into your house?
House? Probably not that much. Because I've spent the night home alone. Sometimes with and without the alarm on. But I'm not...
Like
I wouldn't... What?
Oh, what? I didn't know Pathfinder could use the survey beacons. Alright, it's cool. Anyway, just figured that out. Yeah, basically, like, how paranoid are you? Like, if we were getting a dorm together, how paranoid are you that somebody would, like, break into a dorm?
Well, a dorm, I don't think I would be that paranoid. Because...
Really?
I mean, technically, if the dorm's on campus, then there should be on-campus security. And...
Yeah.
Depending on where our dorm's situated, if we're situated first floor, then maybe I might try just, at least for my room, I'd probably advise you to do the same, but maybe have like a small piece of wood cover the window frame. Just in case. Well, just in case. Yeah. But, I mean, technically, if someone really wants to get in, they would break the window, and they wouldn't try just shimmy it open. So, I mean, while it may seem like I'm super paranoid about that kind of stuff, it's more or less situational based, and if for some reason I feel like I should be worried about it.
Interesting.
But yeah. So I might... But if we're on second floor or higher, then probably not really even. The only thing I would be worried about if during a storm, because I really don't like tornadoes. But, I mean, I've kind of gotten better at that over the years. But... Oh yeah, good thing I don't live there. But, so, yeah. Yeah, it's... But, like, second floors... There's only one situation where I see higher up floors is not a good thing, but... Yeah, it's only one situation that I can see in mind.
Floods and other such stuff. Oh, no, I mean storms, not floods. Floods would actually be better.
Yeah, let's just... Oh, not even that. There's supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom. Martian. Martian. You know, he says, there was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom. Try and blow up the Earth. Now, context
Like,
clues would indicate what I'm talking about.
like,
Earthshaker Boom,
like,
but human.
like bombs? What? But wouldn't that be worse?
Higher up floors. That's the only thing that I would probably worried about on higher up floor.
Oh, okay. So yes, I thought you were saying it'd be better if you were higher up. I was like, wait, yeah, that would be so much worse.
But other
And
than that,
tornadoes.
if anything bad were to happen, it would most likely happen on a lower floor. As long as I'm in common areas would probably be the worst area to be for anything
Actually,
bad to happen. I mean,
earthquakes
there
would
is also
probably
the thing of more
earthquakes.
eyes means more protection. More eyes means more chances to stop it before something bad happens. But yeah, I'm not that worried about it. Even though I've literally just planned out 90% of my protection plans.
Ooh, that was rough. Some dude in my squad just jumped off of the building and died, and he fell off and died. That was painful to
They were
watch.
shot out of the air, right?
No, they weren't shot out of the air. They were just straight up
But
fell, and died.
I thought it didn't have any fall damage.
No. It's not fall damage. They just fell. Like they fell off the map and died.
Oh, off the map. I thought you said a building.
And I think that was probably one of the reasons we died just then because we had a squad attacking us and we only had 2 people. I think if we had him, we probably would have survived. But that was sad. Oof, I felt that. Because he was trying to jump on the new map. They have zip lines that like you can go across the edge of the map on, and he tried to jump and get on the zip line, but he missed the zip line and instead just jumped off the map and died. That was painful to watch. That was really painful to watch.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Hmm.
Hey, you mean me? I should maybe do an Apex stream because we haven't done that in a while. Or we could always do a COD Warzone stream. I think that would be a good idea. A little bit of COD Warzone with the boys again. What's better than some COD Warzone with the boys? Yay, I prestiged. Oh wait, I have a gun. I forgot that I had a gun. I was like, I'm waiting to get a gun. I already had one. Nope. Is there another one? That might actually have been wave spawn. I missed your head by an inch. Bonus points. Stab. Stab. Poke. Stab. 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 Poke. Stab.
What are you doing over there?
Stabbing zombies. My new favorite pastime. Murdering the undead. I guess that's more or less an oxymoron right there. Try and get consecutive kills without taking damage. With a knife. I think I have to be up close and personal with the zombies. There we go. There's one.
Yay.
Oh wait, I have Ring of Fire.
Down, 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 in a burning fire. James, no, nobody. Okay.
No, I've heard that.
Do you know how to sing it though?
Probably not know it enough to sing it. But I know it. I think I've even heard it on a roller coaster. I think. Older theme park, I think. I don't know.
Oh crap, this dude's got a gold shield.
Murder him!
I'm out.
Where's an Evo shield?
That's a gold shield, and I'm out of there.
Oh, zombies! Why did you run from me? You brain dead fool. Get quite literally brain dead. Oh, don't tell me I'm nutty. Let me be nice, let me be nice, let me be nice. No, I'm nutty! Words I never thought I'd hear for 100. One more second. There we go. Ah! I need to reload. Ah! It's just one left, right? Yes. Stab. I love stabbing zombies. It's my new favorite pastime. I need to be killing these, breaking these snowmen more. Ah, I got hit. I need Pack-a-Punch my knife, but I don't want to unleash the Megaton. Especially while solo. You know?
Yes.
And I don't want to get power on because I don't want the hounds to spawn in more often. Though I don't know if that happens because of the Christmas event.
Ah, that was short-lived.
Me and anytime I get power on. That's short-lived. Me anytime I face a Megaton by myself. That was short-lived. I'm dead now.
That was very short-lived.
Poke. Yeah, now I just kind of have this horde of zombies just following me around.
Yay. Hey, at least you can't camp anymore.
Oh, with zombies?
Yeah.
In zombies?
Can you camp in zombies?
I mean, technically you can find glitch spots. They're a little bit harder, but the zombies aren't your problem. The people that camp are live players in multiplayer. That's not fun.
Well, yeah.
No, I just got hit again. You stop getting hit by zombies. So I'm trying to go for consecutive kills. You know, that doesn't work if you're constantly being hit by zombies, you know? One, a two, a three. 2 times points. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. A 5. There's 5. 6. Ran away. 7.
You know that meme where it says, "Random bullcrap, go."
Me!
That's how. That's how I feel whenever I drop in a zone and there's no guns and it's just like attachments and like grenades, and so I just start chucking grenades at people. It's like, ah, yes, random bullcrap, go.
Oof. Okay, all zombies, please funnel through this opening. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's too many of you. Can you guys spread out some, please? Try and count if I can get in camo in this wave. Like I said, zombies, please spread out. Well, I guess I'll start having to take you guys down one by one, because no more zombies are spawning. Which is a good thing for me. I wish I had a sniper rifle and I could shoot their shins right now. I don't want the nuke. Not yet, at least. I saw Carnage, but no Jackrabbit. That's what I'm looking for. When I get the Jackrabbit banner, that means that I've done my job. Ooh, present. A fragmentation grenade! Thanks! Oh, come on! I slid under you! Okay, I should just try training them instead of trying to kill them right now. I should also train these guys to juggle. Become my little circus clowns. In the undead circus.
Random question: how open do you think the group chat would be to like homosexuality and stuff?
The group chat?
Yeah.
Probably pretty open. Why?
I don't know, it was just a random thought, because I thought, you know, we're open to furries, so, you know, if we're already past that line, I think we need to end past the equality line about 3 miles back.
Yeah, probably.
I think there's markers kind of like on a football field. It goes, you know, like ultra Republican, and then past that, you have like homosexuality, and then toward the end, I think the last line
Is what? You kind of cut out there.
is furries. Yeah, it's like, sorry, it's furries. That's all the way down. That's actually not on the field. It's just on it's in the parking lot. You have to go across the old country.
Ah, yeah. I got caught in the middle of a zombie swarm. And I had to take out my gun. Whew, that was dangerous. Ooh, present. Ooh, a piece of candy. And tomahawk. Meh. But yeah, I'd probably say the group's really pretty understanding, I would assume.
Cool.
That was supposed to freeze you. Ah! Okay, zombies, please line up in a line. I was just going to say a random How the Grinch Stole Christmas fact, but you haven't seen it, so you wouldn't understand it.
Yeah, I would not. So,
But it's a pretty interesting fact. Also, did you know that he actually performed the pull the table out trick, or pull the cloth from the table, but leaves his stuff intact? He actually was able to do that. But the Grinch was actually supposed to, yeah. But the Grinch was actually supposed to have that, all the stuff on the table fall off. And so, after it registered that, wait, I just did that, he ripped the, he went back and just messed up the entire table. It was hilarious.
dang it. He got absolutely destroyed. It is kind of interesting, and now I'm very impressed with you, Gary, but I never saw the movie, so I don't see.
You should watch it. Also,
Yeah,
I mean, it's Christmas time. You should watch it. It's a good Christmas movie. But also, along that section is when he's training Max to be Rudolph. He took the director's hat, and the director let him run with it, and he kind of mimicked the director in his directing style. And I find that funny.
That is pretty funny. Alright, I'm gonna play one more match of Apex, then I'm gonna call it a night.
Yeah, I'm probably on my last round of zombies for the night. That's kind of what, partially why I went back to zombies. I'm gonna get power turned on now. And one of the snowman was a zombie. Be present. Yay, present. Ooh, nice, a gun. A big gun, too. Purple Stoner 63. That almost sounded like naming someone's gaming account.
It did sound like that, like a new Master 69.
Yep.
Sure. Uh-oh. There's 3 hostiles in the area.
Ooh, are you playing, what's the hacker dude again?
Yeah, the one from Avengers.
What's a hacker legend?
Oh, the thing. Yeah.
Crypto. Are you playing as Crypto?
No, I'm not. Oh, damn it.
Then how did you know that there were 3 hostiles in the area?
Because I'm playing as the other one. I'm playing as golly, but I can't know. Bloodhound. Also, I think somebody's like really lagging in it. I don't know if it's me or somebody else.
Ah, yeah. Lag is fun.
Well, I'm plugged directly into the Wi-Fi router, so I should have some pretty quick butt speeds. I think it was whoever that person was. Which is kind of irritating.
Yeah. It does be like that, though. Okay, I didn't know I could fall down there. Okay, build the machine. And now I need to get out of Dodge as quick as possible. I should be out of Dodge here. Yeah, okay, good. Except now I go back into the fray. I should get out of Dodge, he says. Gets back into the fray. He gets... In this mode, you can stab snowmen. I like it.
It is nice. Very relaxing.
No! I just went down. I need to get armor plates. Hi, zombies. You're running away from me.
Dudes.
Say hello to my little friend. Uh-oh. No, I'm gonna go down again. Not like this.
I'm gonna die. I've got like no health. And I'm really
Oh, I just
in a
got
bad
nuke.
position.
Oh, I'm so glad I just got the nuke. That was close. You were a speedy boy. Go pack a punch this gun twice. And then pack a punch the knife once. Okay, that's the last of the hounds. Let's take that. This wave should be up. And let's get brain rot. I'll want to get to the surface because it's going to be time for the megaton to spawn. That was a Christmas megaton. There he is. Where are you? I saw your icon just over the cell. Oh, brain rot. Nice. Megaton? Oh, in the tavern. Tavern. The cave. Thing. Doodad. He's wearing a Santa suit! I want to catch the name of him. It's hilarious. A giant mega behemoth wearing a Santa Claus suit. He's so adorable. He's trying to be so menacing, but he's so adorable. Oh, little Megaton. You know, maybe I shouldn't taunt the giant undead dude. That literally throws toxic waste at me, or radioactive gunk at me. You know, that doesn't sound advised, does it?
No, it does not.
He just yeeted that from over the crash site and guessed exactly where I was. What am I gonna do about you, Maggie? You're good. You're smart. Too smart. Oh, I'm out of plates now. Whee! I'm the general. Whee! Sorry, I had to quote Hamilton. You know, as you do.
As you do.
So, I saw this TikTok, and I don't know for myself, but what quotes do you think from Hamilton would describe me?
You? Describe you?
Quotes from Hamilton that describes me. I tried to ask in the Discord,
Oh, jeez.
but I didn't add to anyone, so no one really even saw it. I don't think. And I sent it in my sub-server, so...
I don't know. I don't know any quotes from Hamilton.
Yeah.
Wait, so you said what quotes from Hamilton would describe you?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh. I don't know how to explain that.
So I'm trying to figure that out so that I can do the TikTok video of it. When in doubt, just run face to face with the Megaton.
Well, that's the last round of Apex. I'm going to log off, brush my teeth, and go to bed.
No, don't log off without me dying first. You simply
Sorry,
can't
bro.
log off until I die.
It's already 2 o'clock, which is very later than what I want to stay up. My
Oh, 2
sleep
o'clock is
schedule
nothing.
is getting absolutely finished.
Wait, your sleep schedule is getting bad? Good, I'm doing my job. Here, play count. There you are. Okay, zombies, please form a nice orderly line and get away from me. Making me too claustrophobic here. Please make me nice. Not again. I think it just makes you naughty, picking up those socks. Or stockings. Stocking, socks, same difference.
Adios, man. I'm gonna log off now.
Good night, pal.
Good night.
Talk to you later. Bye. Oh, he left. Come here, doggy. Why? You know, neither of us can hit the other. Okay, I'm tired. Okay, I'm tired. Pulls out a giant machine gun. Oh, I'm trapped in a corner. Nah. Nah. Right as he left, too. Oh, man, that's a bummer. We're doing pretty good. Lots of kills with the knife. Gonna try to get a pack punch sooner, but I think that was actually a decent idea. Save up a lot of points. And then kind of try to pack a punch the knife to tier 1, just because that's really all we need. I mean, we could get it to tier 3 and try, like, one-shot the Megaton. Or not one-shot, but, you know, deal a lot of damage to it in one go. But getting, like, a gun to a higher level, that would be good. So, here's what I say is most likely was more or less my downfall. The fact that I had an LMG instead of like an AR, an SMG, or tactical rifle. And why do I say that? Because I feel like if I had a SMG, AR, tactical rifle, I could, well, okay. While having an LMG is good, because you have a lot of bullets in a round. It's also really bad because, you know, it's slow. And it's slow to reload. Also, I just realized that the battle pass is out there, so I'm going look at it and then yeah. Ooh, sticker. Prestige 1, nice. Okay. Operators. A lot more operators just got unlocked. So this dude is from COD League. Where's the dude from the cinematic thingamabobber? This dude, Stitch. I like his costume. I like his outfit. It looks awesome. Stone? Not bad. And then the competitor. Very generic. Not bad. And then finally the battle pass. Okay, so I'm looking through here. So here's okay, so I do get stuff for Warzone. Here's the thing that I'm questioning. Will stuff transfer over? Oop, hit the wrong button. I'm looking through here. Pretty cool, I'd say. A war track, nice. What's max level? Prisoner skin for Stitch, nice. And Air Foxtrot with a pretty nice skin. Tactical boat and a car. The nice emblem. Okay, not bad. Let me claim 20 tiers. Kind of thought there would be audio there. There wasn't. Oh well. Not bad. Pain in the neck. I'm guessing stab them in the neck. That's cool. So, what I can't check, but I want to check, is if now I have 20 tiers in multiplayer or in Modern Warfare, or if I now need to get it in Modern Warfare. Because the thing is, I still want to be playing Modern Warfare, and I want to try to get... I like that one better. But I still like playing this dude. Nice! Okay, we already have him. Nice. I'm gonna probably equip him. I like his style. But, okay. Obviously, you can tell that I want to beeline for this. Yeah, Storm Driver. That's cool. When one-on-one fight as a prisoner, so Gulag. So... Not the skin I'm looking for. Not the skin I'm looking for. Multiplayer. Okay, so I have to do it in multiplayer. So... to start off, I have to Warzone, and then I can't see here. So, okay. So, actually, it's a good thing that I'm going to wrap up the stream so I can actually check it in Warzone. I want to go over to Modern Warfare, and I want to check... It's just a sticker? Okay. I want to check to see if I now automatically have that battle pass too. Unfortunately, I'm doubting that. Do I have to click on these to get them to go away? Unfortunately, I do. But I can look. I just want to clear everything off. Stealth. I like that. That's funny. I wonder if there's going to be tracers. Tracer rounds? I hope so. Heist looks pretty nice. The skin, the operator skin looks nice and crisp. Money shot, that's cool. Currency color, I like that. Simple plan. These are nice. They look like good um, stuff. I want to also try to do this soon because I know that I'm... Ooh. So that's kind of new. You get reticle stuff. So I want to be quick about looking at this because, you know, I don't want to bore you guys with me going through all these and just clicking, looking at them, and might not even be saying anything. Because, you know, that's not the most entertaining. So I want to be kind of quick. And luckily, we're at the free package. Military Green, Nuclear Pledge, Space Regiment, and Double Weapon. Not bad. Pretty good. Let's claim the free bundle. You know, I kind of think that there might be something there, but I'm just not hearing it. Which is interesting. Weird. And then finally one more. Good company. Okay. Send someone at the barracks. Player identity, emblems. 2 new one. Deadlock, that's cool. Prestige 1. That's cool. I really should look at all. The problem is, there might be some more under general. So I'm guessing maybe. Well, what did I click something off? Oh, Space Regiment. Look through, make sure I didn't miss any. Yeah, I didn't. Okay. So now that the new zombies map is out, the holiday theming to zombies, and it's gonna go through this cinematic, which, yeah, there's no audio, which I'm surprised by. Ah, good old Stitch. Stitch, me boy. Why did he just say it like that? I have no clue. Okay, I can skip that. So, prop hump. Prop hump? Prop hunt. That's nice. Got something for an SMG? Oh, the Mac 10. Nice. Okay, so this is going to drive a good question. Gunsmith, appearance, mastery. Unlock 5 gold camos. And now let's see how many SMGs there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's good. So let's say I don't like the KSP 45. That means instead of doing this, which is a base gun, I can do Mac 10. Okay, I stopped because that is, I thought I've seen Mac 10 before. Well, I haven't seen Mac 10. That's weird. Oh well, maybe I just saw it on the internet. I mean, yeah, that would make sense. Like, seeing on TikTok someone going over the new stuff. Okay, I definitely will want to try out Prop Hunt, so. But I am going to be logging off, and I will check Modern Warfare to see if the Battle Pass, if I have the Battle Pass over there as well. I don't know if I will. I hope I do, but I'll let you guys know tomorrow when I find out. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please leave a like. If you want to see more from me, please subscribe. And to stay up to date with what I do, please ring the notification bell. Thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, take it easy.